Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Jets. Mike Tirico with my partner Greg Olson, the veteran Nick Folk to get this one started. And off we go from East Rutherford. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Cowboys come out and they are led out by Dak Prescott as they have been for a decade. Wow. It's his 10th season as a Cowboy, three-time Pro Bowler who is now 32 years old.
If he's going to lead his team to a win, he has to be smart with his want to do, is give the opposing team an extra possession solely because you got reckless with the ball. As long as he is calculated with those risks, I think they have a good chance today coming out on top.
And he's going to be stopped out at the line to begin this ball game.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. Play action now. Prescott. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
On 3rd down, Prescott. Got a man, that's Tolbert. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Cowboys.
It's a really important conversion right there, Mike, because you just don't want to go 3 and out on the road, especially on your opening possession of the game. You want to let your offense get some rhythm, establish and unfold some of the game plan you've set up coming in. They're going to have a fresh set of downs here and now say, okay, can we turn this good start of a drive and finish the drive with some points?
We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy, and as the medical staff looks him up, we'll step aside. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. Here's a handoff to Williams. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Patience is a great quality of a running back. You have to wait for holes and gaps to develop. But in this case, Mike, he just kept waiting, and nothing ended up happening. No gain.
3rd down, 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll try to run for it. Good decision to take off and get 1st down.
They go with man coverage on the back end, and while everything's covered up nicely, there's nobody with eyes on the quarterback, so he ends up just using his legs, keeps the drive alive, and that heads-up play moves the chains on 3rd down.
1st down, it is Williams. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
He was brought down by Andre Cisco. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Jets' 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. Dak to throw. That's caught by Tolbert right side. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Jalen Tolbert. It's a gain of 4. Down.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. They'll try to run for it with Williams. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they were able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On fourth down, here's Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal try.
A 47-yard attempt.
His kick is good. And the Cowboys will take a 3-0 lead.
Jets, nothing.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So here come the Jets. Their ever-changing quarterback carousel stops on Justin Fields, the 26-year-old. Remember, the Bears' first-round pick back in 2021 out of Ohio State.
I think we're seeing this so often now in the modern NFL is quarterbacks who can hurt you both improv as a scrambler and also with designed runs coming out of the huddle. So this is a tricky situation. Guys who can run with this kind of speed, you have to be very careful how you pass rush them. You're not just rushing to a spot. It's not just an X behind the center. You got to try to corral him and keep him in the pocket because when he escapes, big plays are to be had.
At the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 5. Now, Fields. That's complete to Jeremy Ruckert. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
It's first down, and it's Paul. And he'll be brought down, but what a run down to the 40. A gain there of 20, and the Jets have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs to kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
They'll set up the screen to Hall. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Good pickup of 16 on that screenplay and a first down.
1st and 10.
The relationship between the back and the offensive lineman is now the key for the run after catch. You want to make sure those linemen don't get too far down the field where they can't help protect the back. So once the running back catches it, there's a go-go call. Now everyone knows it's time to go downfield. The running back falls in behind him, and that's the landmark of the screenplay.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 23, here's 2nd down. They'll go again with Hall. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
from the shotgun. It's Fields. Taking off, he'll try to get there. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for another Jets.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
On the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
He'll try to run it with Hall. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, and he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
Jets, first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Hall will take this one in. Touchdown, Jets. The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets move out to a 7-3 lead.
7. Cowboys 3.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Begins with a run by Williams.
Offside, defense. Still 1st down.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. A shotgun snap for Prescott. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. And they have the first down. So, they get the completion on 1st and 5. And now they'll set up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. This one is caught by Turpin. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and a yard. They'll run it with Williams. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
Will McDonald on the tackle. 2 yards on the play. First down, Cowboys.
They'll go again with Williams. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Brandon Stevens there to bring him down.
At the 45-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. It's another run here for Williams. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. To throw is Prescott. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down.
Williams. He's got space inside the 25. And he'll be taken down. A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down.
First down, Dallas.
One quarter in the books. The Jets have the advantage. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. On the give, it's Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. He's got it at about the 8. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Come a little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. Williams will take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Touchdown, Dallas.
in Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. Cowboys are on top. It's now 10-7.
Jets 7.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Panay Wanwu now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Trayvon Diggs in on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
It's 3rd and 9.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. He's got this complete. That's Smith. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
That's good.
A big play for the Jets. 45 yards.
10 at the 27-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Fields now. And that is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Folks' kick is good. And the Jets will level the score at 10 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
all level at 10 as this one's kicked off. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Here's Dak to throw. That's complete left side to Pickens. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
That's what they call a big dagger route. It's about 10, 15 yards where you just round off your outside foot and rip into the middle of the field, and they executed it to perfection, and they're able to move the chains.
Play action. It's Prescott. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Tony Adams. And a solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
I think when he goes back and watches this film, that's certainly going to be a ball he wishes he could get back. He puts a little too much air on it, and they're able to make a play, and they get themselves off the field.
Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. Play action now for Fields. Forced out wide. He'll tuck it and take off. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a 1st down.
When you're game planning during the week for a mobile quarterback like this, on every down, you have to have somebody to account for him. You can see why here. He's able to escape the pocket, turn into a runner, and he can take every play.
He's lost the football. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
I've always gone by the philosophy, Mike, that the pass sets up the run. And in these last 2 plays, that's exactly what happened. You hit them with the big pass, they adjust. You soften them up a little bit, you take advantage for the big gain on the ground.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 13 more on that carry. He is churning out the yards. And another 1st down.
Doesn't matter the level of football, Mike. If they can't stop it, keep running it until they can. And I think that's what we're seeing here on this drive. Back-to-back explosive gains on the ground. Got to imagine at some point the defense gives it a different look.
On 1st down, right back to Williams. And he'll get about 5.
Javonte Williams, the ball carrier. The tackle by Brandon Stevens. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 5. On the play fake, Dak. Once to his right, he's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there.
And we've seen this time and time again. When this guy is in a groove like he is here, I mean, he's impossible to block. I mean, the offensive line, they've got to come up with a better plan to slow him down, or he's going to completely wreck this game.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd down. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most. And I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys going to take the lead. It's now 13-10. Back out is Brandon Aubrey. At the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. They go play action with Fields. Exiting the pocket right.
That play had sack written all over it, so that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. Fields now on 2nd down. He'll take off again. And he'll wind up with a short pickup as he slides to a stop. And that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
To throw is Fields. Gets that one to the veteran Lazard. And he's going to get this close to a 1st down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it 4th down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. And this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field.
25-yard line.
Going to throw it here on 1st down. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Really no hesitation on the part of the quarterback, Mike. I mean, he knew where that open receiver was going to be based on his pre-snap read. The defense did nothing to alter that picture, and that's a great play to start this drive.
Here's a screen set up to Williams. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
It's a loss of a yard.
And that's a really heads-up play by the defender, Mike. Once he diagnosed the screen, he immediately puts himself in position to make the play. This offense just winds up going backwards.
Second down, Prescott. Quick throw, on target to Pickens. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down. They'll throw again, Dak. That one on target to Williams. He's got it.
To Javonte Williams. It's a gain of 6. And a Cowboy first down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Michael Carter.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Fields. He's got the big rookie out of LSU, Mason Taylor. And he's taken down up past the 35. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
At the 36-yard line.
Now, Fields. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
A 4-yard loss.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play. And good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
This one caught by Lazard. He'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of
Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back to throw is Fields.
Fields pass. Complete to number 85, Mason Taylor. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Cowboys' 43-yard line.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Fields. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Jets first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming down.
Intended for Aaron Lazard. Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Nick Folk now on with the field goal unit. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jets will tie this game up here late in the first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen back with you in the studios in Orlando. We've got a close one, as we expected. No quarter given on either side. We are all tied up at the break. This one could go either way, so let's find out as they're ready for the third quarter kickoff. Send it back out to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you, my friend. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this second half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10.
The Jets offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. Going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, getting the ball out on the perimeter, but on these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out, and they're able to force them down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Another run here with Hall. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. Trayvon Diggs in on the tackle.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Third down and 9. Fields to throw. He'll go underneath him. The running back out of the backfield. They get 16 on that connection, and the Jets have a first down.
16 yards. That's good for a Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Bit of a risky decision there to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, but that's why it's so important that these guys can be active as runners after the catch. It's become a big part of NFL football, and a great example why here.
On the run, here's Hall. Woo! And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
He'll get this out wide, and he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
Here's Fields, choosing to keep this one. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Justin Fields, touchdown Jets.
isn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Folk now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Jets will go up by 7.
Makes the score Jets 20, Cowboys 13.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. Devontae Turpin on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The
Cowboys offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They run over center with Williams. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
First down, Dallas.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Down the sideline, past the 40. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 30-yard line. That's another quick first down. That's a 25-yard gain.
Cowboys.
At this point, Mike, it's clear this defense just doesn't have a lot of answers right now for this run game. A combination of the job being done up front by the offensive line and the big playability of this running back.
That's caught by Tolbert, right side. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. A pitch comes to Williams. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike. And give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring him down for a loss.
On 3rd down, Prescott. Off the throw right side. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Give them 27, and it's 1st and goal.
Big-time conversion there on 3rd down. Finding yourself trailing at the moment, the last thing you want to do is waste this promising possession. Now, with that throw, they find themselves deep in their opponent's territory. They have to come away with the touchdown to try.
That is caught by the tight end, Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. 1st and goal, down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys will even the score here in the 3rd.
20 all.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Jets offense ready to get back at it. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Handoff. Here comes Hall. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Damone Clark there to get him down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. 2nd down. It's Fields. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
Forced to his right. He'll try to run for it. And Fields, who's tough to bring down in the open field, gives the D a break as he slides down. But he got the 1st down. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. First and 10. To throw is Fields. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
As you can probably imagine, Mike, this one really burns me. I mean, man, I wish my fellow tight ends catch every ball the entire game, but to be this open and not come down with it, I'm going to have to set a reminder. Next year at TEU, we're going to have to bring out some jugs machines.
And he's going to somehow manage to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. It'll be 3rd down.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
Open man is Lazard. He's got it. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. 22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Jets 1st down.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another 1st down.
And this is an area of the game where Justin Fields really excels. His ability to not only improvise, but also be used as a designed runner. And in this case, that's exactly what this offense does, and he picks up a nice gain.
The RPO, that one is complete.
Complete to Alan Lazard. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 16-yard line.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Now Fields. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
That's
Even though defensively you haven't been able to get off the field, this is where you got to dig your heels in. This is where you got to make a stand. Okay, so you've given up a long drive. Force a field goal. Field goals and takeaways. That's red zone defense, and if they can come away with 3 here, I think they'd feel pretty good about it.
He'll run the big ball. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up second and goal.
The 2-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
And goal.
Although I would have liked to have seen them throw the ball on one of the 2 prior downs, now after getting stopped twice, Mike, they haven't gained an inch on the ground. I think on 3rd down, you have no choice but to put the ball in the hands of your quarterback and see if he can make a play through the air.
Good blocking, and he's in. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Jets. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown, couldn't find anything, so Greggy takes care of business himself, using his legs for the touchdown.
Well, it was clear early on, Mike, that this defense was expecting the pass, and after matching all the receivers in the end zone, this quarterback realized quickly it was his legs that he was going to need to rely on to get the ball across the goal line.
Now, Folk, on for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Jets will go up by 7.
Makes the score Jets 27, Cowboys 20.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the top of the conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. A first down throw for Prescott. He'll drop this down to Williams. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here, bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Cowboy first down.
Play fake. Prescott. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And that will lead to a second down.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
When you're running a crossing route versus man coverage, you understand that there's going to be nobody waiting for you on the far side of the field. So if you can create separation on your man defender and separate away, there's a lot of green grass. And that's where the quarterback went with the ball.
And he'll be taken down. They got him at the 50-yard line.
After allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
On second down, it's down. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he will score. Devontae Turpin, touchdown Cowboys.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
On for the PAT is Aubrey. It's up and through. Cowboys will even the score here in the third. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Up the middle with Hall. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 9. They put Wilson in motion. Play action now for Field. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. It's made right side by Wilson. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. They get 20 on the connection. And the Jets have a first down.
47-yard line.
You get in these situations, third down, tie game, fourth quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. you are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these third down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late. Back to the drawing board for this run game, Mike. The offensive coordinator and his staff, they have to do a better job giving plays, giving opportunities to their offense to find success on the ground. Because right now, they have no answers for this defense.
The open man is Wilson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Here's Fields. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. We're all even. 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. On the play fake, Dak. That is caught downfield by Pickens. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
1st down, Cowboys.
First down, it is Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
2nd down, Prescott. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he's going to be out after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And on 3rd down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Jets offense and quarterback Justin Fields make their way back out. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the give, it's Hall. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 18-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Fields. This one caught by Lazard. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a third down.
A gain of 2 makes it third down and 10.
To throw is Fields. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And it's going to be fourth down.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route. But the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Now, fair catch is taken back inside the 40. The Cowboys offense headed back to take over once more. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. On play action, here's Dak. Throw on the run is complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down, but in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield, and there does come some danger when you throw back across, but in this case, it's a big completion.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Jets' 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 5. They'll run it with Williams. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Great job there by the defensive lineman. You can see, Mike, why he is one of the best interior players in the entire league, using his strength and his speed to get through into the backfield, take the running back down for a loss.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First down, Dallas.
Waste of time.
That's just playing quarterback at a really high level, Mike. I mean, once he realizes his initial pre-snap read has changed, he just calmly goes through his progressions against this zone look. He ends up delivering a strike, and they keep the drive alive.
And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
That's complete left side to Pickens. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down. Prescott now. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 15-yard line.
2nd and 7. Here's Prescott. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Throw again, Dak. To the right side here, pass is caught. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
And this is blocked! They got it!
In this situation, Mike, every coach on the sideline is yelling, watch the ball, watch the ball. So this is a gutsy move defensively to sell out and go for that block. Remember, if he times this jump wrong, that's a first down.
The Jets offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Here's Hall. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Offense.
Fields. Quick slant into the hands of Smith.
A gain of 7 brings up second down at the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's second down and 5. Taking the read, this is Fields. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Jets, first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. From up and down, just shy of the 40. 11 yards on the pass there. Good for a Jets first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To throw is Fields. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Jeremy Ruckert was the intended target.
It's now second and 10.
And it'll bring up second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. After that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder. The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down.
When this offense took the field, in their mind, Mike, they want to end this game in regulation. You do not want to play for overtime. But now as this fourth down comes up, I think this coach has a decision to make. Do you remain aggressive and keep the offense on the field and try to end it here? or do you make the safe play and punt the ball away and settle for overtime?
To return, it is Turpin. Oh, that could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Pistol now for Prescott. That's made by Pickens. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one.
Gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
Here's 2nd down and 3. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Into the hands of Pickens once again. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down. So they get a new set of downs. And just as importantly, stop the clock.
Cowboys.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, Cowboys.
1st down, Dallas.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
That's to Ferguson once again. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. We'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game.
At the 42-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. Here's Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll stop it with 28 seconds to go in the game.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
The crowd at MetLife on their feet for 3rd down. Prescott. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
And here's a great example of why the pass rush on 3rd down, that it's critical it gets home. In this case, they're not able to get to the quarterback. He has extra time to not only escape the pocket, but to turn into a runner and pick up the 1st down.
Here we go. One final play. Towards the middle, and that's Tolbert. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime. 4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. First down. Fields. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On second down, a run with Hall. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 18 on that one. And the Jets have a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
The key to a good run game in the NFL, Mike, is the combination of yards before and after contact. The yards before, that's a testament to the scheme and the O-line. The yards after contact, that's an indication of the run.
This time the sliding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. To the outside, complete. It's Wilson.
A gain of 4 yards.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
They give to Hall. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Jets first down.
First down.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
Off the play action, here's Fields. Look wide, get this one complete. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 28-yard line.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. They put Wilson in motion. Play action now for Fields. Open is the tight end Rucker. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's good for another
11 yards on the connection there. And the Jets have a first down.
17-yard line.
We need this. Let's do it.
They will run it over center with Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Sometimes there's just nowhere to go, right? We ask these running backs, Mike, to do a lot of work, find space, create something out of nothing. Well, this time, He was able to create nothing out of nothing.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. They'll go again with Hall. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Tackle made back
And it
at
all
the
starts with that
22-yard
missed
line.
block up front. Anytime a defender's able to get upfield and vertical that far, there's just really not much you can do to stop him.
It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Fields. And he'll take this one in. Allen Lazard. Touchdown, New York. Greg, exactly the way you want to handle it when you get the ball to start overtime.
Absolutely, Mike. You want to strike first. You understand the defense is wearing down. It's been a long game. Now you are one stop away from getting out of here with a huge win.
Don't forget about the extra point here. This, an important one. The kick is good. So an ideal start to this overtime. And now it's up to the defense to preserve a 7-point lead. So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Cowboys offense ready for this next possession. Now a first throw here in overtime. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Sauce Gardner as good as they come. There to knock that one away. 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Open man down the field is Turpin. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
First down.
He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot. Here's Dak to throw. He's going to run it. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues.
First down, Dallas.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage, tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here is 2nd down and 6. Now Prescott. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
With with the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. The throw is Dak. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Yeah, so it seemed the second they broke the huddle, Mike, that there was some confusion. I'm not sure everybody got on the same page before that ball was snapped.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Here's Prescott. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns him away. So this one in the win column for the Jets. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye from MetLife Stadium.